back. This is Candy with Sweet Creek Thrift, and today I have 19 items to share with you. And I bought books, puzzles, and sewing patterns. And I went to my local Goodwill bins. It's like an hour and a half from me. And either I go to Waco or I go to Houston because I'm kind of in between those two bins locations. This time I went to Waco, and so I am just gonna break up all of my items that I picked up on this trip because I did a really big haul again. So I'm gonna split it all up and do like little different sections on videos. So you're gonna see a bunch of different, like what I picked up at the bins over the next few weeks of just different items, including clothing. But I did pick up some hard goods too. I did a whole cart full. Some of it was for home, like Christmas decor, you know that I like to like decorate. So I did find some like decor for a few of the seasons, and I went ahead and grabbed those because why not? And anyways, so I have been kind of watching a few videos from people that do pick up books and puzzles and things like that. I actually love puzzles, and I actually do puzzles often. So when I pick up a puzzle, generally what I'm gonna do, unless it's new, unopened, I might go ahead and just sell it that way if I don't really care if I do it or not, unless I really want to do it, which is the instance in one of these puzzles. But if it's a opened puzzle, I'm gonna do the puzzle, make sure all the pieces are there, and then I can get a picture of the puzzle being completed. That way when I go to post it for sale, I have that picture to go along with the pictures, the other pictures. So what I'm gonna do is actually share with you guys what I picked up and how much I expect to get for it, and how much, well, it's the bins, so this was pretty much all just by the pound. Although books at this location are 60 cents each, so I thought that's pretty fair. I did leave some books behind that probably could have sold for like 10, sorry, I'm messing with this like stand that I got. I actually posted in one of my past videos, I said how I have my little like book that I hold and I put all my notes on, and then I can read off of it. And usually I have to set it down and then pick it back up throughout the entire video. Sorry, my throat's like doing something crazy. Let me grab my drink. I don't like editing, so I try not to. And I did my nails for the 4th of July, which I have short nails right now because they were chipping, so I just cut them really short. I have really brittle nails, so it's really hard for them to get long, and they did really well when I was on a specific vitamin, so I think I might go back and take that vitamin again and see if maybe I'm just missing an element, a nutritional element that I need. So anyways, but I did just do them for the 4th of July, so I'm excited. They're super cute. Anyways, okay, so yeah, I'm losing my mind already. So on one of my previous videos, I said I would really love to find like a music stand, you know, that you can hold like your sheet music while you're playing an instrument, because then I could just set my my book and look what I found at the bins. So I have my little notebook set up, so if you see me looking down, it's just because I'm reading off of my notes. Anyways, because I write down what I bought. I try to keep track of like what I bought, how much I paid for it, and then like when I go to do the comps, I'll write down what I hope to get for it, and it will just help me keep track of items, as you know, they might be sitting here for a year or two if it doesn't sell right away, like sometimes that happens. So you know, just that way I have a track of when I bought it and all of that, and I can go back, and I do put it on my computer too. As I go to post it, I'm adding it to a computer spreadsheet when I actually post it onto these apps. But this will help me keep track of anything that's entering my house, if that makes sense. Anyways, it's a process. It's my process. It's how I like to do it, and it just helps keep my mind sane. So anyways, like I was saying, I have been following some channels. Childhood Finds is really good. I actually found her because she did a cookbook one, and I was really intrigued by the cookbooks, and then she does a lot of other like novels and stuff. So I've been trying to like kind of pay attention And then I do have like a scanner app on my phone. I know there's people that will go out and do like just books, and they package up like all these boxes of books and ship them to Amazon, and then Amazon processes them all. So I've thought about doing that too. It has intrigued me, and I'm a book lover, like a puzzle lover. So anyways, I don't know, like I've thought about it, but some of the books that I found didn't have the barcode. So then I switched over and I Google Lensed it, and I kind of went off what Google Lens was showing me initially, which isn't the best comps. It's not the best way to do comps, but when you're at the bins and you don't want to sit there and do like comps for real, like for like, I don't know. I know it doesn't take that long, but it's like, I don't know. And then sometimes it gives you comps and then you get home and you're like, what was I thinking? So that's going to be the instance with a few of the books, but I have only a couple books. So I'm going to just share with you guys what I got. And I will be reaching over to grab the books at least. So this first one is Selected Stories of Sean O'Fallon. And I don't understand why Goodwill puts their stupid stickers. I had to peel the sticker off from Goodwill and it caused this damage. But it does have the dust jacket, and the book itself is in really decent condition. So I did look up this person, and they do have a lot of, yeah, and all the pages are really nice too. I think the only thing with it being older is that you can see the seam right here is, if you keep opening it, it's gonna eventually split, I think. So, but anyways, for being an older book. And this one is, go to it. It's been several copyrights because it's 1947, 57, 62, 66, 71, 76, 78. Anyways, so it's not like the first printing either. And it is just Selected Stories, not like one of his more specific ones. But anyways, I paid 60 cents, and when I did research, I think I can get maybe 20 or to 30 if I'm lucky. It might be less than that, but I am gonna try to get that. And I know books can take a while, so my plan is to buy some bookshelves. I already have one, but as I accumulate more books, and if I get to the point where I have too many, then I might go ahead and at that point sign up to do the Amazon program. But it's like, I think $40 a month to do that, if I'm correct, the last time I looked at it. So I didn't take this sticker off. The next item is Paleo French Cuisine, and it's by Chef Alain Bro. That's French. I don't know how you say that. Bro, I would guess. And here he is, if you want a picture of him. Anyways, and it's just what it says. It's just, it's like a cookbook, essentially. So again, I paid 60 cents, and I think I can get about 20. This is the one that I thought was going to be worth some money. And when I had first done the Google Lens, I was seeing like people had it posted for over $100, and I was like, wow. And I did look up a few comps, and I thought I'd seen it, like, I don't know. I thought that it was going for that. Anyways, this is Robert Ludlum, and it's the Parsifal Mosaic, which this is the author of The Bourne Identity and the Matrice Circle, but The Bourne Identity obviously is very well known from the movies. And here you go, that's him, if you want to see him. Overall, this book is in really good condition, minus a few. Obviously, the dust jacket is pretty bad. The book itself is pretty good. And then there's a little tiny bit of scribbling like that on the first couple pages, like the first two. And then this is the book club edition, I think. Was this the one? It is the original copyright, isn't that the original? 1982 copyright. I want to say this was a book club edition, but it might be a different book. I want to say it was this one. Anyways, so yeah, I had originally thought that this was going to be worth like a good amount of money, but turns out it's only like $5 to $10. And then the next item, or the next book, is this interesting one, which is Tom Sharing Computer Systems, 3rd edition, MV Wilkes. And it has like some like library stuff on it, like it was, you know, had a sticker from a library at one point. And yeah, and then like they wrote like their library notes. Anyways, so obviously it came out of a library somewhere. This is the 3rd edition. It said, oh, it's the Wheaton College from Wheaton, Illinois. It's right here. That's interesting how it ends up in the bins in Waco, Texas. First published, 2nd, 3rd impression, 2nd edition, 3rd edition, 1975. So this one's from 1975. Anyways, so this one, of course, again, I paid 60 cents. And the only comps I can see are some listings that are like over 100. Again, I don't know if that's going to be a sale price because I couldn't find it on like eBay at all. There's no comps for sales, so I just gonna have to guess. So I'm just gonna post it for like 50 and hope I get that. And again, that might not, oops, I almost pulled all my puzzles off. Again, that might not, that might not even, so if you know anything about, like if you have any suggestions or if you think that I'm wasting my time, feel free to tell me in the comments. I don't care. I'm still learning and I just think it's interesting. I found this Camp Ozark cookbook and it's spiral bound and I think they just sell it at the camp or through the camp's website. And it says cinnamon rolls and chocolate milk, which apparently I was reading some of the pages for these kids that have gone to the camp like their growing up life. Like, you know how you go to, like there's people that just go to camp their whole life. Apparently this is like a common thing and they say that or they chant it. I don't know. And more seconds, please. It says a collection of Camp Ozark family favorite recipes. And it has like a picture of the camp. I mean, it looks fun. I'm sure growing up in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, which is probably when the, but yeah, it was inscribed. So this one says Haley with love, thanks, Susan and Sam, I think. And, but yeah, it has a lot of like their recipes. So I thought that was interesting. And again, I couldn't really find any. It says they sell it or sold it at that time for $25. So I don't know what I could get for it. Paid 60 cents again. And I'm maybe try to get $20 for it. I don't know. If you know anything about it, if you think it's worth more, let me know. If you think it's worth less, let me know. And then the last book is actually a music book. And it's this Kimball Entertainer Living Hits songbook. And I did find a few comps somewhat that are somewhat similar, but nothing crazy. It probably, if I'm lucky, I'll get $10 to $12 for this one. Okay, moving on to puzzles. And like I said, I do puzzles. This one was actually brand new, but it's vintage. It's really old and the box has some damage. However, it's still sealed. So like all the seals are there. So I don't think that any of the pieces have actually come out from what I can tell, because this is like, even though it's like cracked, like a little bit cracked, it's not all the way through. Anyways, and it is a picture of Village Green, Vermont in the fall. I did see one exact for sale right now at somebody selling this exact one, vintage, new in box, not damaged, for like $22. So it's not sold though. There's no sold comp. So again, it's just kind of like, there are puzzle enthusiasts, but puzzles are not fast to sell. I have sold several puzzles already. So I might just go ahead and post it at like 10 and just see if I can sell it, which is more than the six. Oh, this was by the pound. So I might have paid $1.60. It's $1.60 a pound at this bins for anything that's household and clothing, bedding, just anything like that. The only things they charge by the item for would be the books, and all the books are 60 cents each. Shoes was a set. If you go back and watch like my shoe video at the end of like it would have been in like January, I think. That's where I listed out how much they charge for shoes. And then I want to say, I think it's furniture is the other item, if they have furniture. So anyways, I did put this one at like 10 to 20 just because somebody else has it posted for 20, but like mine, the box is a bit damaged, but it is still new. So for somebody who wants it, that might be worth it. This one, interestingly, I did find a comp for, a sale comp, and this is Houston. I thought that was interesting. It has like NASA and all like the Houston stuff. And this is from the 70s. And the interesting thing is it is a two-sided or double-sided puzzle, so you could do either side. So that's interesting. So this is Texas, of course, and then all the different things in Texas. And I just thought that was really cute. And I love puzzles, so I'm definitely going to do this puzzle before I sell it, just to make sure all the pieces are there. It was taped, because I know at the bins, you know, sometimes if it's not like taped shut, you might not get all the pieces. So I think all of these, I'm pretty sure the pieces were all there, hopefully. But that one had sold recently, that exact one, for $18. So I'm hoping I can get about 18 after I get my enjoyment out of it. And it is from 1978, the year I was born. So I thought that was cute. The next one is another vintage puzzle, and this one is the Milton Bradley Puzzles 1,000 piece. It's the Big Ben series, and this one is of Berner Oberlin, Switzerland. So this is a picture of Switzerland, and it has this tape on it, so I'm thinking all the pieces would be there, I hope. But it was open, so I will do this puzzle before I sell it. And I am hoping to get maybe like $10 for that one, which would just basically pay back and a little bit of extra. The next item is a Dowdle puzzle, 1,000 piece, and I thought it was cute. It's a classic car show. I thought that was pretty cute. And there's the artist on the back. I might try to clean this off. I don't know if alcohol or I'll just leave it. But anyways, I do have another one of these. I haven't done it. I actually pulled it out to do it, sitting on my table, but it has the same like box, like the way that they do these puzzles. I haven't started it yet, but I was planning to. So this one I'm hoping to get 7 to 13 for, somewhere in that range. Okay, let me move them closer so I can reach them a little bit easier. The next puzzle is a hometown collection puzzle, but it's also 1,000 pieces. And this is apparently the same person owned it, because it has this same writing on it. And then this is the artist, considered one of America's foremost folk artists. Art Poulin paints of inviting landscapes that blend his love for life's simplicities with a deep appreciation of rural architecture. Anyways, I just thought that was really cute. I really like the hot air balloons. I just thought that would be a really pretty, fun one. And so this one is called, the name of this one's Morning Flight, or the name of his drawing or picture, his painting, is called Morning Flight, and I could probably only get like 5 to 10 for this puzzle. The next one is a Thomas Kincaid, and again, this one had a rubber band, so I'm hoping all the pieces would be there. This is Julian's Cottage. It's pretty famous. I think a lot of people that know this Thomas Kincaid stuff have probably seen this picture. And it's by the Seco brand, fairly popular puzzle brand, and another 1,000 piece puzzle. So for this one, I might get another $5 to $10. So like, I should get back my money. If even if it was like £1 per puzzle, then I probably spent about $1.60 a puzzle. So I should get my money back, even if I sell it for 5 to 10. But I'll get my enjoyment. That's the main thing. The next one is this interesting. It was Life, the magazine Life, another 1,000 piece. And this is the 1940s theme. So the picture of the puzzle here, it's like the full rectangle. And I just had never seen a Life puzzle, so I thought that was interesting. It's by a brand called TCG Toys, I guess, because it's right here, tcgtoys.com. So I might look up how much they're selling these brand new for. And I'm kind of curious if I think this person had, let me see, I'll show you if I can get this lid off. Yeah, see, like, this is what I do when I sell my puzzles, is I put them in a Ziploc like this. So I love that they did that, and so I don't think I'm missing pieces because of that. I think somebody, whoever donated it, made sure that the pieces wouldn't go missing, which, again, this is why I really enjoy, I try to pick good puzzles anyway, so that I can hopefully get all the pieces for and resell them. So that one I could probably get another $5 to $10 for, so not much. That's the end of the puzzles, you guys. And then I'm gonna move on to my next page. This is a random pickup, but I know people that do car stuff out there are always looking for parts for their cars, even if they are older cars. This one is for Datsun, Nissan, and Subarus, and I'm guessing a bit older style. But yeah, I'll just post this on eBay. I probably won't put it on Poshmark for that reason, but I'll probably just put it on eBay. I'll look up, and I might be able to sell it for like 10 bucks. And then the last items are patterns. So I haven't pulled them all out, but I thought it was interesting that whoever did have these put them in these bags, with the exception of this last one, which is separate. But for these, all these I found in one of the bins. These bags are pattern savers. So essentially you can like slide the paper part of the pattern on the front as like a picture, and then it has a Ziploc seal where the patterns go inside the bag. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. So this one was a Vogue pattern, and I don't know a lot about buying patterns, so I just thought it would be interesting to pick these up because they're so light. It's not even a pound, so I mean, I maybe paid $1 for all of these. And so this one I looked up, and in fact I looked up most of these, but this one I can maybe get $3 to $10 for, so we'll just see how it goes. And this is $74.54 for a size 12, 14, 16. So if you're looking for this pattern, there you go. The next one is Simplicity, and it is also this is a 16 to 20 size U, and it's number 8621, and it's for these vests that were really popular when I was growing up. I don't know if the patterns are completely used, so I might, before I post them, go ahead and like, I'll really carefully, I used to sew, so I know how to deal with patterns. So I'll like open up the patterns and gently like lay them out and get a picture of the pattern itself, just so that a true sewer will know like if it was used or cut to like a lower size. That way, you know, you're not gonna, if you're looking for a 16 but somebody cut it to the 12, that way you know if you can still use it. Oh, this one, the vests would be another, actually the vests, I got these out of order, I guess. This one I could possibly get $9 for. I think I've seen a comp for $9. And then this one is a Butternick 6702, also 12, 14, 16. And it has these really pretty dresses. And for this one, it was another $3 to $10. This is a Vogue 8814, size 14, 16, 18. And then a couple more dresses, really pretty. And I did see this one, and I think the comps are going for around $7. And then the last one is this doll pattern, a doll's dress. And I thought it was interesting because it's literally says 18-inch doll right here. But what was more interesting to me was that it's literally sealed in this baggie, not opened. So I did a Google Lens on this, and I found somebody on Etsy sells this. So I think they had it going for a little bit more, so I put 5 to 10 is what I might be able to sell it for, because it is unused. So that's it for this video, you guys. I made it in less than 30 minutes, so I'm pretty proud of myself. But like I said, I will have some more videos coming quickly. In fact, I'm probably gonna make the next video today also. So you might see me in the same outfit, or I might just change my shirt so it looks like I'm in a different outfit. But I am gonna put together another little pile of stuff to share. I'm just trying to get a couple of videos filmed, and today was a good day to do it, so I'm gonna try and get a couple of videos out. Also, it's July 1st today that I'm filming this, and I will have my end of month June sales report coming up video, so watch for that one. I will probably try to get that out by this weekend, maybe by Saturday. So if you're not already a subscriber and you find this interesting, hit the subscribe button. I would love it if you did that. I'm trying to get to the glorious 1,000 so that I can monetize my channel. If you're interested in like shorts at all, I do post all my sales as a short. So I essentially post it on Instagram Reels, and then I also post it on YouTube as a short. But all my sales, I just do a little quick recap as I'm like prepping it to go out the door. So I kind of like take a quick little video of me putting it together, packaging it, and then I just have like this little thing I do. So anyways, if you're interested in that, I just put those out multiple times a week, like 2 or 3 at a time right now. I don't know if I start to sell a lot, then I don't know that I'll be able to do that with every item, but at least with the interesting ones, I probably will. But anyways, I'm just kind of exploring, you guys. I'm doing mostly clothes, but I am exploring like hard goods. I'm just kind of like dabbling my feet in the water, so to speak, as I can decide if I like that kind of thing, if I want to pursue my business where I am picking up hard goods. But the thing is I'm drawn to everything, so I don't want to cut myself off from something if I find it interesting. So if I find it interesting and I want to sell it, I might just sell it. So, you know, even if I make like 5 to 10, I still feel like I'm making my profit. Down the road, that may not be the case. I may lose interest in it, and I may just solely go back and strictly do clothes only. So I don't know. I'm still learning, and that's why I'm doing this channel, and you can grow with me and watch my business progress. Anyways, I'm gonna go now and get on to the next video shortly, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.